Okay, now that we've formed this grip, let's go to the next phase on this where we want to apply the support hand, all right? The second strong hand, support hand, whatever you want to call it. So first off, what I suggest is tell the students to take inventory, take note of this canal-like region right here, okay? So this canal-like region is between the rear quarter flank of the handle of the grip, all right, the pistol, and the base of our thumb. I think it's called the psoas-ish area or something like that. But this base area, right below the thumb, that big juicy area, okay? So what I do at this point is I'll even, might go around the room, depending on the class, and I'll touch this area, all right? I'll touch this area of their thumb so they understand the first point of emphasis of engaging the grip. This isn't the first, when we establish a grip, it's going to be totally different when we do it on the draw. But for right now, just to form the perfect grip, we want, we want the portion of their body to touch the pistol, the first portion to be the one that we're most interested in, all right? So what I mean by that is we have this canal region. Do as I tell the students to cant the wrist forward. So kind of like, almost like you shake it down and point that thumb forward a little bit, all right? So you give that little bit of an action, or there's that cant, and you touched this portion right here, all right? This portion right here. And I want them to, with that forward canted wrist, to first engage the cert with that area first. All right, that's kind of important actually, because the wrist is canted. The reason is because probably the most important area of engagement of the support hand is that rear quarter flank area on the pistol. All right, that's where we want the good clamshell to form. Hence, give the students, put them on a glide path for success, that the first touch they have when they're forming their grip in your class is just like that right there, okay? So they kind of dig it in there, and then they wrap their fingers around the front to make a C-clamp grip there as well. All right. Now, ideally, if their equipment fits them really well, their second knuckles right here will overlap with their second knuckles. So it's kind of a good puzzle piece, like I'm showing right here. But if the grip's too big, their hands are too small, it's more important to have a clamshell-like engagement with the base of their thumbs pressed together. That's the more important engagement of the pistol to meet the two objectives of aligning the pistol by the feel of that curvature and returning the muzzle down to the same location shot after shot after shot. Okay, a lot there. Very simple, but all we're talking about is boom, boom, fitting, and then wrapping around. Okay, it's pretty simple. Note at this point too, we talked about the C-clamp grip. We don't need to bring the fingertips in the side, okay? Because think about this. What does that do really to bring the fingertips on the side? I mean, does it really help with recoil management? You know, and does it help with aligning the pistol? It just doesn't help anything. That's why just like having a pressure on the front is really what we need. And then that extra little squeeze on the side, like I said, it just screws up your trigger mechanics. So this is a good time just to really focus on that C-clamp, pressure fore and aft. And the next phase on this is the chest squeeze to make sure that this stays locked in place.